A tale of friendship, jealousy, and forgiveness. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived two best friends, Rohan and Vishi. They had known each other since childhood, and their bond was so strong that people in their neighborhood often said they were like brothers. They played together, studied together, and shared all their secrets. However, as they grew older and moved to higher classes, something began to change. Rohan was naturally very smart. He always paid attention in class, worked hard, and consistently scored top marks in every subject. Vishi, on the other hand, struggled with studies. No matter how much he tried, his marks were never as good as Rohan's. One day, during a class assembly, their teacher praised Rohan in front of everyone. "Look at Rohan," the teacher said proudly. "He is always sincere, always getting the highest marks. You all should be like him." Then the teacher turned to Vishi, frowning. "And look at you, Vishi, you never perform well. Why can't you be more like Rohan?" Those words stung Vishi deeply. He didn't say anything, but inside a bitter feeling began to grow. He became jealous of Rohan. Vishi felt as if everyone only saw him as a failure compared to his friend. Blinded by his jealousy, Vishi decided to harm Rohan's reputation. He secretly swapped Rohan's test papers with incomplete ones, just before submission in the next big exam. Because of this, Rohan's exam was considered incomplete and his grades dropped drastically. For the first time, Rohan faced harsh words from his teachers and disappointment from his parents. He was devastated. It was a painful challenge for him to bear, as he was always used to being the best. Despite this setback, Rohan didn't accuse anyone. He quietly accepted the situation and focused on recovering from it. A few weeks later, during a school field trip, something unexpected happened. The students had gone to a nearby forest for a nature walk. While exploring, Vishi wandered off the path and fell into a deep pit. He cried for help, but the other students didn't notice. When Rohan heard his friend's distant cries, without a second thought, he rushed towards the sound. Rohan quickly found Vishi, but the pit was steep and dangerous. Still, he risked his safety to pull Vishi out using a long branch and called the teachers for help. Eventually, Vishi was rescued. Vishi was overwhelmed. The same friend he had tried to harm had come to his rescue without hesitation. Later that evening, sitting by the campfire, Vishi finally broke down in tears. "I am so sorry, Rohan," he said, his voice trembling. "I was the one who swapped your papers. I was jealous of you. But you still saved me. I don't deserve your friendship." Rohan smiled gently and said, "You're my best friend, Vishi. I would never let anything happen to you. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is that we learn from them." From that day on, Vishi promised himself he would never let jealousy come between them again. He worked harder, and with Rohan's help, he slowly improved his studies. Their friendship became even stronger, built now not just on happy moments but also on forgiveness, trust, and understanding. And so, the two friends remained inseparable for life, proving that true friendship can overcome even the hardest challenges.